Shalom, Holy Blossom. Yesterday, I represented the Jewish community at an interfaith walk in the neighborhood to honor and thank the Toronto police. At each stop along the walk, another prayer was offered. When I was asked to make my contribution, I prayed that God would protect our police as they protect us. I prayed that God will watch over their families who also make great sacrifices in order for the police to be able to do what they do in service of our city. I told them and the other faith leaders who were there the truth. I told them it's been a challenging time for Jewish Canadians, a fearful and lonely time for many Jewish Torontonians. I told them I wish we didn't need the police as much as we do, but unfortunately we do need them now to keep our synagogues, schools, and community centers safe from hatred and harm. Last week in Jerusalem, a mother taught her son's teaching of Viktor Frankl's teaching on survival. Did you see the recording of Rachel Goldberg Poland's Yom HaAtzmaut address? She spoke to world dignitaries and Israeli elected and appointed officials on the occasion of Israel's 77th birthday. Rachel Goldberg spoke of the great comfort that she and her husband John took in meeting with a returned captive from Gaza. From his hospital room, he told Rachel and John that their son Hirsch kept fellow hostages alive. He kept them strong and focused on survival. How did he do it? Hirsch remembered, though a young man, he remembered reading the post-Holocaust writings of Viennese Jewish psychotherapist and Auschwitz survivor Dr. Viktor Frankl. He taught, if you know your why, you will find your how. That is, if you know why you must survive, then you will figure out how to survive. That wisdom wasn't enough for Hirsch and the beautiful six who did everything right and were nevertheless murdered in Gaza's tunnels. But Frankl's formula was enough to keep them breathing until their very last breath. His future-facing wisdom was enough to protect them from despair. His direction and instruction toward a life of meaning was enough to spark the imaginations of the hostages, some were rescued, some who, God help them, are still there in Hamas's clutches. So let us hear Rachel's teaching of Hirsch's teaching, of Viktor Frankl's teaching, and apply it to Jewish life here in the diaspora. What can we learn about Jewish survival in our here and now? Do we know our why? Can we articulate the why of Jewish life to ourselves, to our children, to our grandchildren? Once we can, Dr. Frankl suggests the how will easily follow. For me, the why has something to do with Torah, with Jewish wisdom and Jewish values that have been given to us by God at Sinai so that we might share them with all the world. For me, the why has something to do with Jewish joy, through Shabbat and holidays, through a lifetime of milestones made sacred, through the beauty of ritual and the strength of community life. We know where we come from, we know to whom we belong. For me, the why has something to do with the path we have been invited to walk, to discover for ourselves a life of meaning and purpose. So I encourage you to bring Hirsch's challenge to your Shabbat table tonight. What is your why of Jewish survival? And how will the hows follow? I believe Holy Blossom Temple is part of the how, where Jewish learning and Jewish life come to life. The key to Jewish survival is doing Jewish and thinking Jewish and striving, as Jews have always striven, to create a better future for all the world, for everyone and everything that God's world contains. When we know our why, the how will follow. Shabbat Shalom.